Resident Evil 4 Remake PC requirements revealed, new screens and combat details emerge. The Resident Evil 4 Remake will be available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Windows PC via Steam. The PlayStation 4 version of the game will come with a free next-gen upgrade. During the Resident Evil showcase, Capcom not only revealed a new gameplay look at the Resident Evil 4 Remake, but we even got a new story trailer, and other new gameplay details too. In addition to that, Capcom has put up the RE4 Remake Steam page, which lists the Resident Evil 4 Remake PC requirements, and more. Before diving in for the info, let your eyes feast on the new Resident Evil 4 Remake screenshots released by Capcom via the press release and Steam page. Also revealed by the game's Steam page is the recommended and minimum requirements to be able to run it on PC, and the official game description too. Resident Evil 4 Remake PC requirements. Minimum. Requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS, Windows 10, 64-bit. Processor, AMD Ryzen 3 1200/Intel Core i5-7500. Memory, 8GB RAM. Graphics, AMD Radeon RX 560 with 4GB VRAM/NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti with 4GB VRAM. DirectX, version 12. Network, broadband internet connection. Additional notes, estimated performance, when set to prioritize performance, 1080p/60 fps. Framerate might drop in graphics-intensive scenes. AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT or NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 required to support ray tracing. Recommended. Requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. OS, Windows 10, 64-bit. Processor, AMD Ryzen 5 3600/Intel Core i7-8700. Memory, 16GB RAM. Graphics, AMD Radeon RX 5700/NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. DirectX, version 12. Network, broadband internet connection. Additional notes, estimated performance, 1080p/60 fps. Framerate might drop in graphics-intensive scenes. AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT or NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 required to support ray tracing. Resident Evil 4 game description. About this game. Survival is just the beginning. 6 years have passed since the biological disaster in Raccoon City. Agent Leon S. Kennedy, one of the survivors of the incident, has been sent to rescue the president's kidnapped daughter. He tracks her to a secluded European village, where there is something terribly wrong with the locals. And the curtain rises on this story of daring rescue and grueling horror where life and death, terror and catharsis intersect. Featuring modernized gameplay, a reimagined storyline, and vividly detailed graphics. Resident Evil 4 marks the rebirth of an industry juggernaut. Relive the nightmare that revolutionized survival horror. Resident Evil 4 Remake got a spooky new trailer. Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, producer on the upcoming Resident Evil 4 Remake, was up next to present new gameplay footage for the title. This showed off protagonist Leon S. Kennedy wandering through the gritty house from the beginning of the game and coming across a dead body. In the basement, he discovers an infected human, a Ganado, with a broken neck, who attacks him with clawing hands and a slow, loping gait. The tension is palpable in every new room he comes across. Later, he encounters even more infected people in a village square, and must run from the axe-wielding hordes. There's plenty of blood, and plenty of terror. The game, so far, seems like an impressive translation of the original Resident Evil 4 experience. Resident Evil 4 Remake combat details. In the Resident Evil showcase, RE4 Remake producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi took to the virtual stage to talk about some of the new combat details players can expect from the reimagining. Some of the key things revealed at the event. Enemy Ganados will have new attack types/patterns. Leon has new close combat moves. Leon's knife can now parry enemy attacks. Finishing blows can be delivered using the knife. Chainsaw attacks can now be blocked with the knife. Set to be released this March 24, 2023 on the PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC.